week's 5-Star Pod Splash. I am your host, the Toddfather, and joining me as always,
the token guy without a table because of Kofi Kingston, Tarky.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain that one later.
Yeah.
Alright, I am at 50% capacity because, thanks to an act of God, I was spared SmackDown this week. So I can only talk about Raw. Yay!
Don't worry, the thing that you definitely wanted to see happen on Raw.
Yeah, I know. Somewhere a puppy died because Charlotte won. Yeah, I heard it squeal as the 3 count came down. But I digress. You had the contract signing, because God knows those are interesting, between Braun Strowman.
Now, hold on. They found a way to make it interesting before the signing and after the signing.
Yeah, well, you had Stone Cold back.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying retired Stone Cold because he seems damn giddy every time he shows up on Raw here late. I don't know if they get him drunk beforehand or something, but when he comes out, he's a whole hell of a lot happier Steve Austin than he was when he was actually on the roster.
Well, he's also, not injured right now.
That probably helps too.
He was on the active roster. He's typically dealing with some stuff.
But I'm just like when he was there at the anniversary. He was giddy. I mean, you could tell he was just, God damn it, I'm happy to be here.
I mean, it's been a while. He's one that he took a hiatus.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he was gone for quite a while, without popping back up.
We were back in Madison Square Garden, the big town, the hometown.
Yeah.
This is where Raw belongs. How long's it been since you've been here? Shut up.
Shut your face. Buy a ticket. But the contract signing, everybody came out, gave Steve his proper reverence. I did find it interesting that when Braun first tried to shake his hand, he just ignored him. By God, I'm the fluffy monster among men. I want to shake your hand, whatever. And his opponent, it's like, damn. Just leave him hanging, why don't you?
The fuck ever. You're supposed to be the heel here. Be mean.
You're supposed to be a monster. You see, I was a rattlesnake and I stung. Hell, he had Fred in full light with stunners. Look at your ass. You're a disgrace to monsters everywhere. But you had the signing. They had the slight crap talk. And then, of course, you had the OC.
Which had, fun heel.
Yeah.
The fun heel team comes in.
Yeah. The second AJ opened his mouth, you sitting there going, yep, somebody getting stunted.
Oh yeah. Stone Cold's in the ring, someone's getting stunted.
But at that time you had 5 potential targets? Once AJ opened his mouth, all the probabilities narrowed down to him. Look at him, he's holding dirt. Yep, he's getting stunned. Just go and lay on the floor.
Now, granted, there was one moment that I'll be surprised if Vince McMahon let Stone Cold Steve Austin back on air after it happened. Stone Cold went for the stunner, his shirt lifted up, and you could see his stomach had a slightly outward shape. Vince McMahon is quick to go, your stomach showed and you don't have abs. Get the fuck out of here. That ended Gangrel's career in WWE.
It's true.
Because his shirt came untucked and showed his stomach. I'll be surprised if...
That's it, you're done. And then you get to have Stone Cold McMahon feud, number 47? As Kevin Owens somewhere goes, no, that's my storyline.
Okay. Oh yeah, you didn't see SmackDown. Never mind.
No, that is it.
I'll have to tell you. I'll tell you in a minute why that won't be happening.
Oh well.
Quote unquote won't be happening.
He got fired. He became his slave. I'm just going through the possibles, because that's usually when, oh no, I got hit for the last time I saw SmackDown, Kevin Owens was whining because he got hit with a $100,000 fine. He was broke.
Yeah.
And broke. Usually that leads into face becoming slave of the rich heel for at least a while. Yeah. Anyway, you had your triple threat King of the Ring qualifier match.
Stuff happened. Ricochet did flippy shit.
Yeah, Ricochet actually should have won. He hit Samoa Joe with his finisher, and then Corbin trips him, gets him out of the ring, throws him into the stands, runs up, pins Joe, and Corbin is your Raw representative for King of the Ring. We were talking about this on the way.
He is now a finalist.
We talked about this on the way as a waste.
I mean,
you had more charismatic heels in there. If you're going, if you're
Samoa,
going to waste,
Samoa Joe definitely would have had a better push for King.
yeah.
Not gonna, because that would have been another great thing to add to the Roman Reigns feud of I'm royalty too now.
Yeah. Yeah. He would have been a king that would have been interesting. Corbin's not interesting. He's annoying. He's like I was saying in the car. He's the Miz. He's just not funny. So he's just annoying.
But there's still the chance that giving him King opens up some branch or opportunity for him to start being more interesting.
I wouldn't take that bet. I don't see King Booker potential in Corbin. Your best heel kings were always ones that were charismatic as hell beforehand, and then you stick that on top of them. It's like, oh shit, the Macho King, King Booker, like I was saying. Hell, even Sheamus's king was, a dirtbag kind of king, but he had something to him before they stuck King on top of it. Corbin's just there. My opinion. I just don't. He's a mid-card jobber, and sticking the King title on him reduces the title, reduces that crown more than it does elevate him. He's still just, it'll be a slightly tweaked version of the corporate show manager Corbin. Yeah, I was ready for that to be over.
Don't worry.
Pretty damn quick.
Maybe the other finalist that we'll talk about in a minute will win.
But you had that. Like I said, Ricochet's from my hometown, so I was kind of pulling on him. And then I thought, well, he doesn't claim Paducah, and maybe Paducah's like Miss Seeley from The Color Purple. Until you claim us, everything you do is going to fail. That's at least how
I was kind of hoping he'd get King and then have a parade and be King of Paducah.
That was my dream. Next 8th of August parade, he'd be in the basket catcher as the power company drove by. That'd been cool. I'm never going to let them live that shit down.
But all right.
Well, we got a power truck. Woo! Why? Because we only got one high school in town.
Back to wrestling.
Then, of course, there was the tag team match between Bayley and...
Between friends and enemies.
Basically, between the 4 horsewomen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 4 horsewomen split in half.
It's the 4 female wrestlers Vince McMahon respects.
Respects? We kind of stretching that.
Alright, look. I'm using it in a very confined verbiage right there, where it's respect on the Vince McMahon level of female respect.
You won't have to wrestle in pudding this week.
That's about as far as it goes.
Yeah! Considering that's been... What you got? We got a broad panties match. Woo! What do we do now? We just come out in bathing suits and, and talk about how, we've changed the industry. Yeah. But I would give it, it's an interesting feud. I would have preferred that Charlotte Flair lose.
I would have preferred the team of friends who work together well and like each other have won against the 2 people that are like, I just want to beat the shit out of my partner right now. See,
I'm guessing that they lost that one so you can go into this Sunday's pay-per-view. And I think that's where their win's coming. I'm pretty sure they're going to let both of them have a belt. Because that's interesting. Charlotte and Becky having belts at the same time, who in the hell cares? There's no story there. unless Charlotte immediately turns on Becky and goes, I want both damn belts.
But the problem with that is, as the match started, you kind of went, well, all four of these people are technically heels right now. Until they kind of force Sasha and Bayley to like ham it up, evil-wise, to make Becky and when your job is to make Charlotte Flair look like a good guy, you have to do mustache twirling. You have to pull out a bomb with a giant wick on it, being like, ha ha ha, my plan. You've got to pull out all the stops to make Charlotte Flair not look like trash evil incarnate.
Yeah, because that Flair name carries.
You have to stop using her last name for her to be a good guy.
Yeah,
it's Charlotte.
It's Charlotte from Charlotte.
It's Charlotte Flair. Damn it, we made her a villain again.
Yeah, because her entire ring persona is just
even
horrible.
Oh wait, that was during SmackDown. Oh wait a minute.
What, she finally come out? Because, she's disowned her dad before. And even that didn't help. It was like, oh, you suck as a father, and I'm the new Flair. Oh, wow. I thought they were trying to make her a face, but,
You just made her a heel who doesn't want to win. But anyway.
They lost. The man and the queen won. Let's see what else. Oh, you did have that 10-man tag.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the backstage segment of Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Coming up to the OC going, hey, if we work together, there's 5 of us. You want to make us stable? And the OC went, yeah, come on and help us. And that was it. They just went, oh, you're assholes too? Oh, the more the merrier.
Hermano. That would be that would be interesting. You haven't had like a big stable of douchebags running around in WWE for a while. Man, that's a competent stable of scum. They can actually wrestle. So they wouldn't have to cheat just every damn match. So I'd be cool with it. Rudolph, as you call them, they are fairly vile.
And oddly enough, though, in that storyline, you're also making the Viking Raiders face.
I didn't know they were supposed to be heels. The Viking Raiders seemed like they were just a thing.
For me, it always felt like they were not tweener, but like they are just like, they show up, they wreck shit, they leave.
Yeah.
But now they're like, we're showing up to help you, brother. It's like, oh, okay, you're faces now. Got it.
To me, they always felt like the Road Warriors. We show up, we beat people up.
Yeah.
Oh, there's somebody that we want to beat up, and it just happens to help you. We'll do it because we just show up to beat people up.
Yeah.
That was the feel I got from that. I didn't necessarily get to, oh look, now we're good guys. No, we want to beat them up. And, they're currently jumping you, so we didn't come out to help you. You got helped kind of, as a result of our actions. So, that worked.
And I feel embarrassed for forgetting his name, who was in the match with AJ Styles that got interrupted.
Oh, Cedric Alexander.
Thank you. Yeah, the one weird thing that was like, with them coming out to help Cedric and AJ were in a match, OC jump in to ruin the match.
Which really sucked, because that was a good match.
But then you realize that the Viking Raiders come out, to help, but their music played. Which means they sat there with the production people and went, play our music before we go to help this man getting beat up. Play our music before we go out to help this man who's getting beat up. Story-wise, it just seemed kind of weird that a run-in would then be accompanied by their music.
The trick is, you don't hardly have run-ins without entrance music anymore. Now that I think about it. Because hell, if Seth Rollins comes out to help you, go, burn it down, and then he's going to run out to help. Yeah. I think the days of they just show up, beat the living hell out of him, only Randy Orton gets that. Because he gets that out of nowhere. Yep. We didn't see Randy hiding up under the ring all that day. It's out of nowhere. No, it's not. It's from under. Shut up. It's from out of nowhere.
I want him to come out from under the announcement table one time. Thought I'd be under the ring.
You want him to R-Truth.
I literally want.
He's the mannequin.
I would literally want Kofi Kingston to walk around, remove the ring apron, and go, he's not fucking under there. Then start talking. He comes out from the announcer.
It's out of nowhere. But like I said, the 10-man match was pretty good. I really want to see more Cedric and AJ just because Cedric and AJ works for me better than like Cedric and Drew. Cedric and Drew felt very like Rey Mysterio-esque. You got to come up with some kind of way for him to beat him that's kind of out of his league, kind of. But him and AJ, that could be a damn decent feud. You could probably get a few decent matches out of that. And I love Cedric's finisher. And a lumbar check. Oh, that's a nasty looking shit. I love finishers that actually look like, if kids did them at home, they fuck somebody up. What happened to your little brother? I don't know.
Check his lumbar. How do you know what that is?
I go to school. I read.
I learn. I'm smart.
But yeah, I'm curious to see where that goes. Because you're going to end up with like new tag team champs or something. Because ain't no way in hell Seth and Braun are going to
hold them.
Yeah, going. Because they already kind of starting that. I had a pin and then you did this. It's like, oh shit.
Maybe it'll open up a tag team tournament. Because they'll just give up the belts over, hey, we just keep beating each other up. Let's quit this nonsense.
I know, because the trick is the Fiend gets the next shot, right? Or was that just Bray Wyatt being insane?
The Fiend is going to get to do stuff at Hell in a Cell, but Clash of Champions is first.
Yeah, I know Clash of Champions is first, but that's what I was saying. The Fiend's got the next shot, because the trick is whether Seth or Braun wins. There's a part of me would like to see Braun go up against the Fiend, but if they let Braun win it would cheapen the living hell out of the Fiend. And the Fiend don't really need a victory over Braun to seem like a badass. So, him beating Seth, since Seth is the Beast Slayer. Yeah, they give him something. And if him and Becky lose, and that means they got time for their wedding. And
yeah,
all
they both get in. They both get
beat,
injured.
Yeah. What happened to Fiend?
He tore his earlobe off. It was weird. He nibbled on it.
The Firefly Funhouse is though.
I like the fact we had a Firefly Funhouse vignette of going, hey fellas, don't you worry, we're having a Firefly Funhouse later tonight. It's like, oh, good job of putting that in the first hour to make sure people watch to the third hour.
Yeah. I also like his sign off. The see you in hell. The cheery, see you in hell. It's like, oh.
And then in the Firefly Funhouse, stranger danger, stranger danger. There was a stranger in the ring, stranger danger. It's like, all right.
This clock's been showing 3:16 since the rattlesnake got here. Oh, I can fix that with a hammer.
And everyone's curious what if the 11-19 means anything and what it means.
God knows.
Because knowing Bray Wyatt, it means something.
Yeah.
Most likely November 2019.
Yeah.
But
is what I figured. He's just 10 days off from having a great birthday. What? I don't give a shit. So that gives us Raw. Now on to the thing that God stopped me from watching.
It was SmackDown.
Yeah, God stopped me from watching it.
Oh, did it stop you at the very start of it?
No, the storm came through about 5 o'clock, and we didn't get power again until sometimes 9:30 or 10 o'clock yesterday morning.
So how far into the music? Just a little bit? Or
the power went off at 5 o'clock. SmackDown comes on at 7.
I watch it online, sir.
I hate seeing shit.
Well, alright. We'll just start off the very start of it, because that makes sense. Guess who came out to the ring and did some cool talking?
Some cool talking?
It didn't make sense, but it was cool.
R-Truth?
No.
Because he
Older.
makes sense. Older than R-Truth? Undertaker.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot Taker was supposed to be on
He
this.
comes out, he's hallowed, been here 30 years, he's hallowed hall, all this some of it sounded like nonsense when you, looked at it. But just hearing him say it was kind of cool. It's like, new legends arise, or new heroes arise, or something like that. Yeah, and Sami Zayn then comes out and goes, bold of you to, talk about, a new era of new heroes and all that stuff. Yeah, last night it was Stone Cold came out here to introduce everyone. Tonight it's you came out here to introduce everyone. Yeah, it sounds like the old folks getting to have all the time of the damn lives out here. He starts to run down.
And Sami Zayn starts to write that check.
Says,
I ain't had my ass kicked in what? 3 weeks? Feels all funny.
But yeah, there's, maybe you should pass that torch on to someone new. And, Undertaker hands him the mic. And Sami Zayn's like, yeah. Then, Undertaker turns around and then completes the world record for oldest man to complete a chokehold, or choke slam. What is it? Just goes, whoop, whoop, bang. Sami Zayn jumped, an adequate amount of height to make it look like Undertaker was doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, an old person came out and say, all these new people being super cool. And you're like, but everyone cheered really loud for Stone Cold, and now they're cheering really loud for you. And then you had a heel come out and say the exact words. You're like, oh, okay, good. They at least acknowledged it. You're old, people like you. Have a new guys up.
Thump. Now I can sleep at night. I've been beaten.
But that means when Shinsuke Nakamura showed up later, Sami Zayn wasn't around.
You did.
So guess what they had during a Miz match? Guess what Shinsuke Nakamura was doing?
Subtitles?
He was doing commentary.
Subtitles?
In Japanese. Because despite us having heard him speak English before,
now all of a sudden he can't do it.
because he's a heel and also has a dude that speaks for him, he has to speak in Japanese. Corey Graves was attempting to translate. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know Japanese. Obviously, I'm not going to know the translations.
Graves makes some shit up. Yeah, it's well.
Yeah, it was.
It's neat.
Yeah, it was a Miz match that at least had a vague something different to it. I think he was fighting Andrade. He won Skull Crushing finale.
Yeah.
Andrade continues to scoot a little lower on the card.
Yeah.
Despite having good matches prior to this.
He has real good matches. Like I said, he's Alberto Del Rio 2.0, but other than that.
Let's see. Rey Mysterio match was SmackDown and not Raw, correct?
No. Ray was on Raw.
Okay.
Yeah. He was inspired by his son, but I've yet to see his son do anything.
Yeah, I thought it was going to jump to them being a tag team much faster, or Dominic having a match much faster. For some reason, it's just Ray's just spirit.
Revitalized.
Yeah, Ray's just back in the spirit of wrestling.
He gave him a sensu bean. Here, eat this, Dad. Hey, look.
Ah, you had one left over from where I fed you everyone I've ever seen.
His mama had to have had some. Unless she is a large woman. That poor child needed a sensu bean after that. What the hell? I know he didn't get that from my side of the family.
Let's see. What else happened on Smack? Oh, yeah. I will definitely suggest you go look at this because it had a neat spot in it to me. Eric Rowan came out.
Okay.
Started, running down, I'm not a puppet. I'm a man.
I'm a man, damn it.
I'm a grown-ass man. Fuck recycling. He didn't say that. Runs down Roman Reigns a little bit. Roman Reigns comes out. They have a brawl. Eric Rowan, starts getting advantage of using some weapons. And he hits him with the camera crane. Which I can't think I've seen it before. They're brawl. He just, boom.
That's new.
That's new. And unique. So, I'd suggest you go see that.
What did he do? He reached out the shot and hit him with the boom mic. Damn!
Well, you know, you saw it from a camera outside as the other camera hits him. But,
Where the hell that come from?
because Elias was out with an injury, a real life injury, I believe. But the storyline, you know, Chad Gable, it's like, well, do I automatically win? Which would make sense in a tournament. Ha! And Shane McMahon is, no, I'm Shane McMahon. I'll find you someone to fight.
Why not the best in the world?
And he goes and he talks to the people, and Chad goes, my match is coming up. Who's my opponent? Shane McMahon. Yeah, I was talking to these losers, but no, it's going to be me, Shane McMahon.
The best in the world.
And my buddy here, Kevin Owens, titty slap, is going to be my special guest referee.
Wow.
And then Chad Gable walks off. Hey, I'll let you off that $100,000 fine if, you do a little fast work. And he walks off. Kevin goes,
Chad Gable kind of cheated. Nice.
No. Shane McMahon is the one.
Oh, shit.
I'll let you off that fine if you cheat.
Fuck.
And Kevin Owens goes, I can cheat. And they go to the mat. The mat. Yeah, Chad Gable gets one quick suplex. Kevin goes, I just realized something. I was told to cheat, but I wasn't told who to cheat for. He's done! Match is over. Chad Gable win. And Shane McMahon says, no, wait, hold on. That was a fast count. This is now best 2 out of 3 falls. Isn't this the King of the Ring term? Shut your damn mouth. I make the rules here. I'm a big man, damn it. I do what I want to do. And traditionally in a best 2 out of 3 falls match, how does a match go?
Well, it's usually one person wins, then one wins, and then you have,
The actual
match.
Yeah. Guess what?
Oh, he got another fast count loss.
That noise. Chad Gable taps him out.
Oh, nice.
Gets an ankle lock. Rears him up.
He Kurt Angles him.
Shane has to tap out. And then Shane looks at Kevin and goes, you tapped out. I can't cheat for you in that. You just lost.
I was willing to cheat.
And Shane sits there, Kevin turns around, and Shane, so back of the head, starts beating him up. You're fired. You didn't cheat for me. You're fired. And that was the last thing on SmackDown.
Nice.
Now I can tell you the thing about that person you don't like that I found kind of funny.
Okay.
You had a moment between Bayley and Charlotte in the ring, and you're still supposed to think Charlotte's face. But then Charlotte does her, stand in the ring, look at me, I'm God pose, and you're like, you're not face.
Did she do her usual, if somebody's in the ring, she's expecting them to, hold the ropes for her so she can get in? Because she kind of demands that. Nobody ever does it. But she always asks. She's kind of like, you're going to, how about no?
I don't recall, because, the only
Get
thing...
your dad out here to do that shit.
The only thing I remember from it was the fact that, she was talking like she was face, and then does the pose, and it's like, why are you trying to be face and doing that of the witness me? It's like, calm down with that. Just be nice.
Well, that's the thing is, she's like a dad. You've had face versions of Ric Flair, but they like face versions of Miz. They don't feel right. It's like, no.
Look, you struck gold the first time. Just stay there.
Yeah, just be a female version of your dad. And, ride it on out.
And that would be fine.
Yeah.
The women's division needs a Ric Flair style character, because a Ric Flair style character is good.
I thought that was Alexa Bliss, but okay. I'm the queen. I'm the goddess. What's a goddess to a queen? Oh, Lord. I'm the boss. I'm the queen. I'm the goddess. I'm the man.
Now I want to come out. I'm a tractor, damn it.
Room. I'm a hugger. I'm a man. I'm the queen. I'm the goddess. I'm the boss. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, they all take one.
Yeah.
It's like, let's get it.
Well, they can always get. Oh God, what's her name? It's Mia something. She's over in NXT right now. She's the HBIC, the head bitch in charge. And it's like, okay, one, I know what letter you changed and why the hell they let you get out that shit? I'm half black, half Korean. So now I know why you know. So now that I know that you know what you did, you know, that could be the whole women's division. They could all have, like, nobody goes by their real name. It's just the queen, the bitch, the man,
the light bulb. Oh, we're really running out of one-word names, aren't
the
we?
floor mat,
The pants.
the key. You just naming women after random shit. Yeah, pretty much.
The man looks in the office. You're the pin now. What?
It's all I got left.
It's fuck, hold on.
You're the stapler.
You're the last piece of fruited juice gum. You're the fruited juice.
Yeah, this show's gone down the toilet. So with that, we're out of here.
Yeah.
I'm the Toddfather.
The last piece of unchewed gum, Tarky.
I'm the stapler. We're out.